Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly love reading. I apologize, I've not been posting these readings. I've just been really busy with the private readings and then trying to keep track of the monthly readings. Now if you're watching this video, I've already recorded and uploaded not only this reading but the reading for next week. I am kind of wondering what to do about these readings. If you just want to fast forward to the reading, you can do that. I am wondering if I should create a different channel just for these weekly readings, or just kind of keep things the way they are. I think I'm going to open the comments, so let me know what you think. Should I create another channel? The reason I say this is because I feel like I have so many people on the mailing list that I feel like some of you are not getting the reading, because I am getting emails, people saying I didn't get the reading, and clearly I'm sending them to everyone. So I don't know, the mailing list, there's just too many people, so I don't know if I should create a different channel or just post them on Channeled Guidance on my regular channel. I'm not sure what to do, so let me know what you think. Should I just post them on the monthly channel, separate channel, or keep things the way they are? I also want to let you know I have created some new readings for my website. I have a "What does my soulmate look like?" reading on there now, because that's the most asked question ever. I also have a relationship past life reading and a mini past life reading. I also have a general no questions channeled psychic reading with a wait time of 1 to 7 days. So everyone always complains that my psychic readings are too expensive. Here's one for $45, but it is a general reading. Okay, so all of that out of the way. I don't usually make these, really long announcements, but that's something that I really need to share. Let's start off with earth signs. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle the first deck and then move on to the other one, focusing on earth signs. Let's bring up the week. This is going to be for the week of, I'm going to send it early, for the week of August 27th. This is a general love reading for all earth signs for the week of August 27th. Love reading for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 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 Okay, here we go. Love reading for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Six of Pentacles. Love reading for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Justice. Love reading for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Nine of Swords. Love reading for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Nine of Cups. Okay, so I think I'm doing things different than I did the last reading. Honestly, it's been so long. I don't remember how I did it last time. I think I did 3, but I'm going to go ahead and do 4 for each element. Love reading for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have the other deck here. Love reading for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 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 Okay, so let's see what comes up for you, earth signs. First card, 3 of Wands. Love reading for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Judgment. Love reading for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wheel of Fortune. Love reading for Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Love reading for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Page of Wands. Okay, so let's take a look at what you have here. You don't have any repeating cards, but I do see that you have 3 major arcanas. You have Justice, you have Judgment, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So earth signs definitely have a lot of things going on right now. A lot of significant changes that are completely out of your hands. So I feel I'm reading them like this. This is usually like what I do with the private readings. You have an energy here of receiving, the 6 of Pentacles. This is, it is time for you to be receiving love. It is time for you to be meeting that perfect partner. It is time for you to be happy. But I feel like, some of you here, you're waiting with the 3 of Wands. You're waiting on someone to make a decision. You're waiting for things to work out between you and a partner. It just shows me that you're kind of looking towards the future. I feel like for some of you, there is question marks around a relationship. Like, am I ever going to get what I need from this person? Or am I ever going to get together with this person? There is just like this message of getting something that you really want and you deserve it, but it's like at a distance. That's what I get from the 3 of Wands. Now here, you have the energy of Justice. So for some of you here, there is, someone has not treated you well. Maybe somebody has cheated on you. Maybe somebody betrayed you. Maybe somebody just did not treat you right. Seeing this lined up with Judgment, this is really significant. 2 major arcanas lined up. This shows me that for some of you where you have been treated wrong or something like you've been the underdog, there will be some type of second chance. You'll be giving someone a second chance, or someone will be giving you a second chance to make things right with the Judgment card. This is a card of second chances and new beginnings. And something that was, you thought was a lost cause is suddenly relevant again. It is new. So I see possibly someone from the past coming back into your life and apologizing. Here, you have the 9 of Swords. So I feel like there's, a lot of tension and anxiety for earth signs right now. Like you don't know what's next is one thing that I'm getting. I feel like the future is very uncertain when it comes to your love life. Some of you might be feeling lonely is another thing that I'm getting. You might be just really on edge. And for some of you, this can be about meeting someone new. But those who are coupled, you might be on edge about what's happening in your relationship. You do have it lined up with the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me that this is going to change. This is a major arcana. This is not. So the worry, the energy here of, being really uncertain and afraid and paranoid, this is telling you that there's going to, your situation is going to change for the better. There will be positive changes in that situation. You also have the 9 of Cups lined up with the Page of Wands. So this is nice. The 9 of Cups does represent your wishes being granted. This is the wish card. So for some of you, it could be that you've been wishing for some type of communication. You have the Page of Wands. The pages all represent communication. So you might be getting your wish to hear from someone. But the Page of Wands also represents good news. So it could be that the good news is that someone wants you back. Maybe the good news is that someone wants to stay married to you. So maybe the good news is that they want to have a family with you. Maybe somebody wants to move in with you. There is some type of, celebration and happiness related to news. But also, the Page of Wands also represents movement and excitement. So there's some type of excitement happening for earth signs. Perhaps, after a time of being really in the dark and uncertain about where things are going. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to air signs. So I'm going to shuffle air signs. I'm going to shuffle both decks here, focusing on your energy. Love reading for air signs. This is the love reading for the sign of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Love reading for Libra, Gemini, 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 and Aquarius. Okay, so let's see what comes up for you, air signs. Love reading for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. You have Temperance. Love reading for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. The Page of Swords. The Devil. Love reading for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. The Chariot. Okay, so let me shuffle the other deck now. Love reading for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Love reading for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Love reading for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Love reading for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Love reading for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Love reading for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Love reading for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, so let's see what you have here. You're repeating cards. Love reading for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have the Empress. Love reading for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Five of Wands. The Chariot, repeating card. Here it is. Here it is. And the Devil. Wow. Air signs, you are really synchronistic this week. You are really synchronistic. You have two, not only do you have two repeating cards, you have two major arcanas. So this is what you want to pay attention to. The Devil and the Chariot. And ironically, here the Devil is lined up with the Chariot, and over here the Devil is lined up with the Chariot. So there's obviously a really strong message for you here. Let's take a look at what you have going on. You have Temperance, which is a really kind of gentle kind of energy that's kind of whispering to you, keep everything in balance. Don't do anything extreme. There's also a very kind of healing and forgiving energy. I'm also hearing relax. So some of you definitely have something going on right here. There's a need to kind of like, hands off and, give perhaps someone time to heal or give someone time to come around. You do have the Empress, she does represent, happiness and marriage and children, the whole package. So I feel like for some of you, you're anxious for something to manifest. You're anxious. Here, this is the story. I mean, I don't even have to really read that much into it. I feel like for some of you, like you're trying to push something to happen when you should not be doing that. I mean, the energy of you having it all is right here, the Empress. You can certainly have it all. You can have, this is the most abundant card in the entire deck, where you can have not only the perfect partner and financial abundance and stability and happiness and good health, but it's like, take a deep breath and step back first from the Temperance card. Keep everything in balance. Don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything extreme. Don't do anything to mess it up. You also have the Page of Swords lined up with the Five of Wands. And the pages do represent communication, but I feel like if there's communication, like you have to have some clarity and perspective how you're communicating, because it's lined up with the Five of Wands, which does represent bitterness and pettiness and arguing and taking shots at each other. So for those who are coupled, it could be, that there is a lot of negative exchanges coming up. That could explain why you have the Devil 2 times here. So I feel like you have to watch communication, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, watch your communication with your partner, because I feel like things could definitely get out of control. And that's exactly why you have the Temperance card. Right now there has to be, honest communication, but I feel like, there has to be a change of perspective when you are communicating. Like, not it's all your fault, you're making me miserable. I feel like that may be going on, but I feel like there's need to kind of ease up on your partner. or in the situation. Take a step back for a moment. I just feel like there's a lot of bickering and a lot of fighting, and people just may not be getting along right now, but that will pass. Now here, I mean, it's going to be the same thing. The devil lined up with the chariot. The devil lined up with the chariot. There's definitely something off going on with the air signs. And I feel, because the Five of Wands is here, for some of you, there could be a lot of fighting. There could be a lot of fighting. There could be a lot of bickering. And you just might feel, really fired up. You just might really feel like they don't get me. They don't understand me. They're walking all over me. There's some type of, negative energy here. But you do have the chariot, and this is the victory card. So I feel like for some of you, the message is, that you're going to get past these differences. The chariot is, it's so ironic that you have two repeating cards. Both are major arcanas. One is not so positive, the devil, and the other one is very positive because it represents finally seeing progress and movement in your love life. But it could be that some of you are frustrated and this is starting to play out in your relationship or in your love life in some way. I see you succeeding in your love life. I see you moving forward, maybe even moving. This is a card of movement, but it generally means, positive movement. But it does mean that you have really been patient, going back to Temperance, that you have been determined, very persistent. But I feel like for some of you, it could be that you give in to this, double energy, where there is someone really pushing your buttons, someone just really taking it to the extreme. This could be, that your partner is really acting up. If they are, there's a need to, take a step back. Otherwise, the change that I see in the chariot, again, repeating cards, two repeating cards, that may not happen if some of this negative energy really takes over the relationship. So very synchronistic reading for the air signs. Okay, let's move on to the fire signs. Fire signs, let's see what's going on with you. This is a love reading for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Love reading for 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 Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, let's see fire signs, what you have going on. Love reading for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have the Five of Swords, Strength. Love reading for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ace of Wands, Death. Okay, so let's move on to the other deck. Love reading for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 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 Okay, so let's see what comes out from this deck. Love reading for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have the Emperor. Love reading for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Seven of Pentacles. Love reading for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Three of Swords. Love reading for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ace of Wands, repeating card. Okay, so not quite as synchronistic as the air signs, but you do have a repeating card here. Remember that I only pulled 4. So for you, for fire signs, the Ace of Wands is a really strong message. This is a message of new beginnings. This means that you can, you can start over in a relationship, or you can find love again. So let's just keep that in mind as we go through the cards. So you have the Five of Swords lined up with the Emperor. So I kind of feel, here there's a need to take back your power. The Emperor is all about personal power and taking control of your life. And with the Five of Swords, something weird is going on. The Five of Swords is that red flag energy, and it can mean that someone's taking advantage of you. It can mean that someone's sabotaging your relationship in some way. And this could be your partner that's acting up, or your maybe not acting up, but it could be that they're not seeing things the way that you are. The Five of Swords is just, negative. It's negative energy. The air signs had the devil come up twice, in case you didn't see that. So I guess it's just the universal energy right now where there's something a little bit off going on. There's a need to take back your power. For some of you, it could be that you're being ignored in some way. You're being walked all over. There's a need to put your foot down with the Emperor. Take back your power when it comes to your love life. Don't give all your power to someone just because you love them. That is a message for this week. If you're doing that, I feel like also the Five of Swords has to do with decisions. Be careful with decisions when making really, important decisions, because with the Five of Swords, you can make a decision that you wish you could undo. So whatever decisions that you make, they have to be aligned with what is best for you. Now you have the Strength card. This is a card, of spiritual strength and really hanging on and being brave and having courage. And I feel like here, the message is that for some of you, you're really taking your time. Like, you have to think about your love life very carefully. So it could be, someone that is coming back from the past. I mean, you do have these two new beginnings right here. It could be that someone is coming back from the past, or you're considering, whether you want to continue in a relationship. This is someone that's just taking the time to, cross-examine someone or their love life. And it means you have to be really, patient with the Strength card. You have to be really brave, and you can't get angry. So for some of you, it could be that you're giving your relationship or someone else a second chance, but it's like you don't quite know with the Seven of Pentacles. You literally have to sit down and really think things through very carefully, weigh the pros and cons. But there is a message of, be brave, take the higher road with the Strength card. Then you have the Ace of Wands lined up with the Three of Swords. I just noticed this. You have the Ace of Wands lined up with the Three of Swords, and then you have the Death card lined up with the Ace of Wands. So I feel, there was some type of breakup here. The Three of Swords is a breakup card, divorce, separation, heartache, but it's lined up with the Ace of Wands. So it's like perhaps you were hurt, devastated. Maybe somebody left you. And there is a possibility of a new beginning. I see that in all four of these cards right here. With Death, something ended, but it does represent, also a big transformation in your life, and it is lined up again with the Ace of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, there has been a breakup, a divorce, separation that caused you immense pain, and there is an opportunity for you to start over. With the Ace of Wands, which is a repeating card, you can erase the past completely. You can actually completely forgive and move on. It could be that some of you are actually, thinking about this, like, do I or do I not? Do I take them back? Can I trust them? You have to do what's best for you. With the Death card, this can be a huge transformation in your relationship, a huge transformation in your love life. It could be, starting over for those who are completely single. It could be that you're meeting somebody and you can trust. You can trust the people that you're meeting now. This is a time of new beginnings for you, new love. But for those who are coupled, I just feel like there can be, if there wasn't a breakup, maybe there was a lot of painful energy, a lot of challenges where you're able to transform the relationship into what you want, and you can start over. You can start over with the energy of the Ace of Wands being here 2 times. It means that you can completely wipe the slate clean. You can start over with your current partner and be happy again. Okay, so let's move on to the water signs. Okay, water signs. Let's see what comes up for you. This is a love reading for the sign of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Love reading for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Love reading for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Love reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Love reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Love reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. You won't believe this, but you had some jumping cards here. Okay, getting the message to, these should be your first two cards. No one else had jumping cards except for you. So you have the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands. Love reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, so let me pick two more cards for you from this deck. Love reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Two of Pentacles. And the Hangman. That's interesting. Okay, so let me do the other deck now. Love reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Love reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Love reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, I'm sure you heard that. No one else has had jumping cards. You just had the Queen of Pentacles jump. Okay. Love reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay, so let's see what else comes up for the water signs. Love reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The Hermit. The Three of Swords. In the exact position that the fire signs have, which is interesting. And the Five of Cups. Okay. Something's going on with water signs. Let me just adjust the camera here and the cards. Okay, so you have the Page of Cups. Remember that the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands jump for you. No one else, if you go back and watch, no one else had jumping cards except for water signs. The Page of Cups, the pages do represent communication. So it could be that for some of you, you're hearing from an earth sign. And generally water signs, because I'm a water sign, we like earth signs. My husband is an earth sign. Like anyone that I like is an earth sign. So it could be, you know, some of you, you're hearing from a romantic partner, an ex, or you're reconnecting with someone who is an earth sign, male or female. There could be a phone call or some type of communication. But the Page of Cups also, you know, it represents a relationship. So for some of you, there is a possibility of a relationship, or rekindling a relationship with someone who is an earth sign. Now the Four of Wands also jump for you. And the Four of Wands, it does represent marriage. It's one of the minor arcana that represents marriage, but it also represents the home and stability. So I feel like for some of you, because especially with what I see over here, it could be that there has to be communication with an earth sign where maybe things are getting difficult. With the Hermit being here, this is a major arcana. It's, you only have two. You have the Hermit and the Hangman. With the Hermit, someone needs some space and some time to figure things out. So I don't know if it could be, this is a general reading, so it's hard to tell. For some of you, it could be that you need to give someone some space to kind of see what they want. Perhaps if they want marriage, or if they want to move in, or if they want a family with you. The Hermit is really needing to go within and really find the answers. You need to do a lot of soul searching and find yourself, or find the truth. This is connected to perhaps the home, marriage, or, you know, do I want a long-term relationship with you? And here you have the Two of Pentacles lined up with the Three of Swords. The Two of Pentacles is have a wishy-washy energy of somebody perhaps going back and forth on you. So this definitely makes sense right here. The Two of Pentacles does mean that there is instability. Ironically, this is instability, this is stability. So it could be that someone's not really committing, that keeps going back and forth on you, where it's off and it's on and it's off and it's on. This is lined up with the Three of Swords, where this is really hurting you. The Three of Swords does represent pain. It does represent, you know, anguish and tears. But could also represent, you know, a breakup. This is the breakup card, the divorce card, and it's right next to the Hermit, which does represent, like I said, that, I need some space, I need some time, I need to be alone. So it could be that someone keeps going back and forth on you. The Hangman, another energy, where things, you're stuck, you're in limbo, you're not moving forward. Somebody needs to, change the way that they're looking at their love life or at life in general. This is causing someone a lot of unhappiness. You have the Five of Cups. I feel like someone is, someone is heartbroken and disappointed that maybe you're stuck in a relationship, that things are not changing. With the Hangman, things are not progressing, they're not moving forward. I feel like there's a lot of unhappiness around perhaps someone, what is the word? Someone leading you on, where you don't have a clear answer of yes or no. Or a relationship where you don't have a clear answer if it's going to work out or not. Someone is telling you, I'll let you know. There's just, here, it's like someone is hurting. With the Three and the Five of Swords, someone is hurting. I feel like there's not a lot of stability. There's a lot of going back and forth, needing some time, but perhaps some communication happening with an earth sign, or perhaps this earth sign is connected to all of this. Okay, everyone, this has been your weekly reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next week.